They're not. I left them on the chair this morning, but they're not there now.
There they are, under the window.
Three. When will the football match start next week?
Does the football match start at 12:15 every week?
No, it was early this week. It usually begins at 2 o'clock.
So it'll be the usual time next week?
Yes.
Four. What is the man selling?
And this is the latest model by MacPoint. You'll find it's even quicker at doing your washing up and needs less water. And it's very easy to use, as easy as turning on your shower.
Five. What is the weather forecast for tomorrow?
It's been typical spring weather today, sunshine and showers. The next 24 hours should be dry but cloudy. Things look better for the next week, with Monday being a fine sunny day and the following day mild but windy.
6. Where will the woman go first after work?
Are you and Sarah going straight to the restaurant from work tonight?
Actually, I'm leaving work early because I need to do some shopping in the market, and I'm going to meet Sarah after that outside the cinema. She doesn't know where the restaurant is, you see. You're playing tennis after work, aren't you?
Yes, so I'll see you at the restaurant.
7. What can festival visitors see every day?
The Arts Centre in London is holding a festival of Irish culture from the 4th to the 12th of April. An exhibition of paintings is open daily, and on some weekday evenings the theatre has special events, including plays and films. At the weekend, concerts of Irish music will take place in the town hall.
8.
What souvenir will the boy's mother bring?
What colour T-shirt shall I bring you from New York, Fred?
I'd prefer black, but actually a baseball cap would be a good idea.
What about another model car for your collection? I could get you a New York taxi.
Great! I really liked the sports car you bought me last time.
That is the end of part 1. Now turn to part 2. You will hear 3 different conversations. In each conversation there are 4 questions. For each question, choose the correct answer A, B, C or D. You will hear the conversations only once. Now open your question paper and look at the conversation 1. You now have 25 seconds to look through the questions and the options in each question. Now we are ready to start. Listen carefully.
In today's programme, David Green has come along to tell us all about Waterside Shopping Centre near Northport. Good morning, David.
Good morning. Well, I visited Waterside last week, and I think it has something for everyone, and I would recommend it for a day out. It's taken 3 years to build, and finally opened 3 weeks ago, 2 months later than planned. Firstly, getting there. There are organised coach trips from most towns in the area, but they leave early and come home very late. So I drove. There are 12,000 free parking spaces, so parking is no problem. You can also get there by train, but the station is 15 minutes from Waterside by bus, and the buses are really crowded, so you sometimes have a long wait.
And what about opening times?
Well, one thing to remember is that the shops don't open till 10 in the morning, except on Saturday when they open at 9. So, don't get there too early on a weekday. They close at 8 o'clock every day, except Friday, when they're open until 9 p.m.
Can you tell us some more about the facilities at the shopping centre?
Yes, it's arranged on 3 levels. You'll find all your favourites here. In fact, if you want to buy a pair of shoes, there are 15 different shops to choose from on levels 1 and 2. When you run out of money, there are 7 different banks. But collect your money before you get to the 3rd level, as there aren't any banks up there. On that level, however, there are several restaurants, as well as a cinema with 7 screens. And don't get lost like I did. Go to the information desk on the 1st level and get a map.
What else can you do at Waterside?
Before you go back to your car or the bus, and in fact, it might be better to do this before you go shopping and have too much to carry, go and see the lake. Take a walk or have a go at fishing, sailing or windsurfing if you have time. Or you can rest your tired feet and watch the birds and ducks, but you are asked not to feed.
Now open your questions paper and look at conversation 2. You now have 25 seconds to look through the questions and the options in each question. Now we are ready to start. Listen carefully.
Okay. Now, I understand that the park is involved in 1 or 2 projects at the moment.
That's right. Since 1994, we've been working with various partners to raise money and help coordinate something called Project Life Lion. This project involves sending teams to villages which border the Serengeti National Park in East Africa to vaccinate domestic dogs against canine distemper virus, CDV, and rabies. In 1994, over 1/3 of the Serengeti lions died as a result of CDV, which had passed from domestic dogs to the wild animal population. In addition to that, we are currently taking part in the Atlantic Rainforest Project and supporting the Community Conservation Project.
So you're obviously concerned about environmental issues.
Yes, the park continuously monitors its environmental impact. To do that, we have our own independently written environmental management system, which is now being used as a model by other organisations across the UK so that they can establish their own.
Now, apart from the day-to-day business of visitors to the park, you also put on events, don't you?
Yes. The park is a venue for all manner of corporate events, such as product launches, team building, special events, barbecues. The list is endless. And we play host to many charity and fundraising events each year. For them, we are happy to help with discounted tickets and competition prizes.
Now, tell me about the Centre for Television and Radio Training. I gather you're connected with that.
Yes, it's our sister company. If you've always dreamed of being a radio presenter, we offer you the opportunity to take the first steps.
Now open your questions paper and look at conversation 3. You now have 25 seconds to look through the questions and the options in each question.